It's Octopath 2! Hey everyone, I'm Serial Canine. It's Octopath 2. Previously, we did the Arpeggio Power Hour. And that was pretty cool. But it's time to move on to someplace else. Got a couple things we can do. This Descent of Commerce is still going to be a thing. Somewhere and somehow it'll be a thing. Anyway, I think maybe we should do Chapter 3 here in Common Creek. Oswald, he had a very weird Chapter 2, because it was just kind of a nothing chapter, where we escaped and Emerald went and died on us. Thanks to that, Oswald was presumed dead by the Frigid Isle guards, probably. It's all gonna be forgotten about, maybe. Anyway, time to change up our party loadout, I think. Let's see. Yeah, Temenoso, Chet, Hikari. So of course, got all our equipment back here. Alright, let's see here. Alright, for our jobs, does it really make sense for Oswald to stay in an apothecary? I don't know. I kinda liked giving him Inventor. Is there something even better I could give him? I mean, if I made Oswald a cleric, he could replenish his SP, which is good. Of course, he already has. But also, if I made him a cleric, that limits him to not a whole lot of elements. Or, well, you know, attack types. He'd have stabs and then 4 magical elements. Here, well, we already have a hunter in the party. I mean, a thief is kind of fitting. But cleric is like the other. Well, yeah, he does have. He does get Darkest Night out of Thief, and he gets some elements. So I guess it's not all bad. In terms of support skills. I don't remember. Alright, Oswald gets to be a thief, Temenos, Scholar, kind of far and away the best choice for Temenos, but again, it leaves him a bit limited. Could make him an inventor. Oh, Chet. I'm already having somebody else be a thief. Oh, Chet could be an apothecary. She doesn't get any new stuff, but, no, she doesn't get any new stuff. That's gonna be for you, I think. And Ochette can be... I mean, she could be a warrior, I guess. I guess this works, yeah. Alright, let's get equipped. Accessories. Oche, you definitely need some SP here. Alright, let's do this thing. I need to rest somewhere. Get all this stuff together. The fact that Agnia isn't in the party anymore means SP restoration is going to be a challenge again. Maybe we'll manage, maybe we won't. Oswald, Chapter 3. Finally, Oswald is free of Frigid Isle. Taking revenge upon Harvey, the man who framed him for the murder of his own wife and child, is all he can think of as he makes his way back to Conning Creek where his home once stood.
Conning Creek. All I had was right here. And in the blink of an eye, it was taken from me. Harvey. I shall have my revenge on you! Where is he hiding? I've no idea where he went after the fire. Perhaps there's some trace of him where my home once stood. And one other matter weighs heavily on my mind. Right then, to work.
The research that he stole, maybe? Let's see, I should try challenging some people too. Who knows, I might learn a good skill. strength is a little high for that. Double stab.
If I must. On your guard. Prepare yourself. Predictable. My turn. Here I come. My turn. I'll end this. My spear does not end. I still have much to learn. You still have much to learn.
Double stab. Dagger attack on a single foe 2 times. That's better than throwing.
I look forward to using this.
Yeah, she is just zonked. Okay, right. I need to learn some skills. Surprise attack and armor corrosive. Armor corrosive, I mean, this will be good just for hitting weaknesses since it hits twice. Vigorous Victor! Don't need heightened senses right now. So get that instead. Thrust, you say?
If I must. On your guard. Here I come. Now it begins. Prepare yourself. Here I come. I fight for my friends. Choose your next move wisely. My turn.
Oh, I can only counter physical attacks.
I hope this helps. I return your wrath twofold. Prepare yourself. Allow me. Time to strike.
Gotcha.
My turn. I'll end this. My spear does not end. For the pride of Ku. You still have much to learn.
Twofold thrust. Oh well. Yeah, maybe the skills I have are Read the sequel to Adventures of the Prince Cleric and meet Roland the Floral Designer. Wait, there's a... I got that chest. What is that? And this. This is Oswald's study.
My home. 5 years ago, it was reduced to ash. I ventured into the nearby forest to be alone with my thoughts. It was part of my daily routine. A bad habit. When I returned, everything was gone. I was seized by the town guards, and haven't been back since.
Welcome home, my dear. I see the conference was a rousing success.
Indeed. Forgive me for being away so long.
Welcome home, Papa.
Oh, Elena, my dear.
Aren't you tired? Let me take your things.
They're a bit heavy for you yet, but I appreciate the offer. Here, take this instead.
What a pretty pen! Thank you, Papa!
I searched all over, and I'm sorry to say I found nothing better to give you.
Come now. When else can you bury yourself in your studies if not at a conference?
Come, Elena. There is math to teach you.
Math!
Yay!
Yay! Math is cool if it is taught correctly.
Oh, you too.
Papa, wait! Aren't you forgetting something?
Am I?
You didn't say I'm home yet.
I'm home. It's so quiet now. Time to search for clues. Harvey and I both sought the one true magic. He wanted my research, no doubt, which would lead him to my study. As I suspected, my study is intact. And what's more, he's stolen every last one of my formulae. Were they ordinary spells, I would not miss them. The one true magic, however, requires vastly more complicated calculations. I built those equations myself, all but the last missing piece. Harvey, however, took a different approach. So why did he want my formulae?
You there! Who are you? Oh my. Oh my, my, my.
Lady Clarissa, my assistant. It's been quite some time. It is I, Oswald. Have you looked after the study during my prolonged absence?
Oswald? You? What a fanciful tale. Oswald is locked away on Frigid Isle.
No, I am here. I have escaped, as you can see.
What proof have you?
You think me an imposter?
Imposter?
You have his figure, but that is not enough. The research gathered here is a pile of riches to the people of this town. There are ruffians who would go so far as to impersonate Oswald if it meant stealing his work.
What peculiar reasoning.
One cannot arrive at the truth without considering every possibility. That is what the Oswald I know told me. Now. The real Oswald would know how to withstand my magic. And so the result of this duel shall determine whether you be true or not.
My dear assistant. You never were the type to let go of a pet theory. Very well. I have no choice but to help you test your hypothesis. And give you your answer.
I'll accept only victory.
Now then. Very effective.
Right. Yeah.
Now it begins.
That's some good magic.
To work. My turn. It's over.
Nice one, Hikari! I'm starving! That's my quarry!
Fire. Burn.
Let's go! Mahina!
Prepare yourself. My blade sings. Oh dear. Repent! Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
Thinking time. Sure. I need a plan. Sure.
Where was I? Take this.
Right!
Time to strike.
Here we go! Come on, then!
Now then. Indulge me for a moment.
Yep, okay. Yeah.
I've seen worse methods.
assistant nun.
Magnificent!
Are you satisfied?
Such power. Yes, you could be none other. Welcome back, Oswald.
Thank you. I hope I haven't injured you.
If that were enough to exhaust me, I would have no choice but to forfeit my position as your assistant. I have always believed you were innocent, you know.
Oh? On what grounds?
On the grounds that you are who you are.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
I am delighted to see you still take things far too seriously. So, why have you returned?
To search for Harvey. I see he left no trace here.
Harvey.
You, Oswald, were the only scholar of magic present at the scene. That was the justification provided for the guilty verdict. Yet there Harvey was, standing before me while everything burned. And still they insist he was not there. So I must also suspect the guard unit that restrained me. I shall investigate their ties to Harvey. Your husband was a guard, yes? Might he know anything?
No, I'm afraid not, Oswald.
Then I shall ask the townsfolk.
What will you do once you've investigated this case?
Does that silence mean that she's not gonna like the answer, or have you not decided yet? So that one. Hey, Pops! Hey, Pops! Are you talking to me? Or would you call me that? You have a fatherly scent about you. You say so. I do for you. You're a pretty fluffy guy. Fluffy, you say? Yeah, you got a mane to rival Master Juvas. I was sleeping on it. It was so comfy. Do you mind if I took a nap on yours sometime? I'll think about it. Aww. So we're to gather information around town, are we? Then allow me to help. Investigations are my specialty. And there's a trick to getting reliable testimony. Fascinating. What might that be? Don't ask too many questions. Frequent questioning interrupts your subject's thought process. To wit, if you ask for a profile of the suspect, you'll get information about their appearance, sure. But you'll make it that much harder for a subject to recall, say, the general scene of the crime. Information which may hold invaluable clues. Let them talk at length, rather than leave them by the nose. Just like a sheep. The longer you let the wool grow, the more there is to shear. A fine piece of advice. I'll keep it in mind.
What's this?
A man born and raised in Coney Creek. His significantly older brother joined the guard only to be suddenly and unreasonably discharged. His sibling protested naturally, only to be threatened by the captain of the guard himself. He still lives in fear of that threat to this day. That ain't right. They were then regrettably replaced by ruffians from the eastern continent. People say it was all Captain Stenbar's doing. I can't stand him. He acts like he owns this whole town.
Well now.
What? to this town for marriage some years ago. Her ability to extract worthwhile information from even the most everyday gossip has led to a profitable career selling what she knows to an information broker. Interesting. Biology time! A man named Stenvar has been in charge of this town's guards for a few years now, but no one has a kind word to say about him. I heard he has secret ties to some strange scholar. Supposedly someone saw the two meeting before that incident 5 years ago.
Well, now.
A man who vividly remembers the day 5 years ago when flames claimed the wife and her child in front of the grief. Something about the ensuing investigation never quite felt right, so he quietly wondered if there was more to the story. Have you seen the ruins on the east side of town? There used to be a house there, but it burnt down. The guards investigated the incident for only a few days before calling it quits. You think they need at least a couple of weeks to get to the bottom of something so horrible?
As I thought, the guards are my best lead. It was Stenvar, their captain, who ordered me investigated. It is my understanding he had a clandestine meeting with Harvey before the incident. He ought to still be at the guard's main outpost. I shall seek him out. Lady Clarissa.
You aim to have your revenge. Is that it? Do you remember my husband?
Ethan? How could I forget him? He referred you to me.
He passed away, not long after the incident. He washed up in the harbor. They claim he took his own life.
Well, that's pretty sus.
He'd no reason to do such a thing, and the guards never investigated further.
What is going on in this town?
Before the incident, well, it felt like he knew something.
Then will you not investigate his death?
Nothing begets nothing. Those are your words. Revenge is nothing, Oswald. It is empty and hollow.
Yeah, just look at Primrose's story from the last game.
Even so, I must go.
If he's going to go this far for his one true magic, like, what do you think he's going to do with it?
Stenvar, captain of the guard. I must go to the outpost at which he's been stationed.
Gate is open. Danger level 18. I wonder if we'll be having sentinels here. It's a good thing we have a thief in the party now.
dear. Take this.
A fine strike, Temenos.
Broken.
Bravo, Blaze on, flame. That's how it's done. Fighting is not what I do.
Out of my way.
To work. Take this.
Now then. Fire. Burn. All according to plan.
Nice one, Oswald! Come on, then!
My turn.
My prey awaits. Come on, then! All right! Ow!
Check out that.
The hunt is on!
Bird.
Very well.
Here I come. How's this? Now!
Nice one, Hikari! Come on, then! Let's finish this!
Now then.
Here I come. Cleave through my foes. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my soul.
I suggest you get out of my way.
Right! Come on, then!
Oh dear. Take this. Very good.
Here I come.
To work. Blaze on, O sacred flame. That. Fighting is not what I do.
Just trying to evaluate how I might get to that chest on the balcony. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Going in.
Who are you? That bear-like build. Wait, I remember you. Oswald V. Van Stein.
In the flesh.
You're presumed dead in a botched escape attempt from Frigid Isle.
I seek Harvey. Do you know where he is? You met with him in secret before my family burned. None other than the late husband of Lady Clarissa attested as much. But you refused to hear him, and had him killed instead. In exchange for Harvey's coin.
My. You scholars certainly are a shrewd lot. I confess, I aided and abetted Harvey. Facts are malleable things, you see. The powerful can bend them to their will. Provided they have enough coin, that is. I'm rather fond of coin. It can't be bent the same way, see? Hell, I'd do anything for it. It has given me all you see before you.
Quit stalling. Where is he?
Wish I knew. Doesn't matter, though. I can't let you go. You know too much now, and that's not good for me.
Ah, yes. Of course.
Oswald V. Van Stein, the tragic scholar. Let's see how malleable those bones of yours are.
What a waste of time.
That bar uses a large shield.
Very well. Fear not, I will keep you from harm.
I was
Here I come.
Let's try sweeping.
Cleave through my foes.
Yeah.
Now then. Let me look at you.
Here we go!
Alright, so something in the
My turn. Be shorn of strength.
Oh dear.
What? That didn't work. Why didn't that work?
You won't be.
Right. Your time.
I need a plan. Pierce them, winds of frost.
Okay, well, one of us this one down.
Thinking time.
Alright, time to figure out what your mother's skill is.
Let me look at you.
That's a long one.
Let's go. Come on then.
Where was I? Yeah, very good.
A fine strike, Temenos.
Here we go.
You know, what if I,
Things are about to get sticky.
My turn. I fight for my friends. What is this?
Soul-Getsen!
Soul Getsen! Next.
Darkness take.
Oh dear. Say your prayer. There. Now die. Very well. Ah! Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
I need a plan. In pursuit of... Strike them down.
My turn. Choose your next move wisely.
Let's go. And yeah.
Very well. Be healed.
Ooh-wee.
Thinking time.
Prepare yourself. My blade sings.
My prey awaits. Things are about to get sticky.
Very well.
Take that! A fine strike, Temenos.
Eureka!
Let's go! Can't let my quarry escape!
To work. You won't be.
Now then. Indulge me,
Now it begins. I'll end this. My spear does not err.
Right! Skewer time!
Now it begins.
Oh dear. There.
Here we go!
I need a plan. Thinking time. Broken.
Where was I?
Let's go! Ha!
Now it begins.
Where was I? Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Fighting is not what I
Acts of avarice.
Please, have mercy. Spare me my life.
It is not your life I want. It's Harvey's. Where is he?
I swear I don't know. I'm telling you the truth. Please believe me.
Spare me your sniveling. You're sure he told you nothing?
Oh yes, that's right. I've just remembered something.
Sure you have.
The research he stole from you. It's been sent to Montwise. On Harvey's orders.
Montwise. Has he taken it to the library there?
My precious coin!
Ah, but he's a careful man. He won't have left an obvious trail. Did he know I would come for him? Montwise. A town on the eastern continent. The city where Harvey and I met.
Everybody's gotta go to Montwise.
Harvey wanted Stenvar to tell me where he'd gone. That's why he let Stenvar live. He knew I would escape, that I would follow him. You want me to follow you, don't you, Harvey? If so, I'll play along. I'll fall right into your trap.
Oswald. You're going after him, aren't you?
I've done what I came here to do. You must not be seen with me. I remain a wanted man.
But I am your loyal assistant. My husband knew he was in danger. Before he died, he made me swear an oath. Bear no resentment against anyone, no matter what happens to me. Live your life for you. I wish to honor his memory, to forgive all transgressions against me, to devote what time I have left to study.
How peculiar. Does an oath to the dead hold any meaning?
No, I must confess. This is simply a show of my love. Oswald, please. Your family rests in the ground. Will you not visit them?
I forgot what love was a long time ago. I must find Harvey. That is everything.
Oswald.
Oswald puts the town he once called home behind him. He can't bear to visit the graves of his wife and daughter. Not yet. How can he face them when he's done nothing to avenge him? The fire will be on the burns. This, he swears, shall not return until it's all over, until the fire will be his own power. With chapter 3. Oswald. Your journey is one of revenge, is it not? My mother often told me the road of resentment is one shrouded in darkness. It's dangerous to go on carrying all that vengeance in your breast. Why not take a moment to reflect on your purpose? Shrouded in darkness, you say. My wife once said something similar. Is that so? But no matter how dark the path, it is the one I must walk. Alright, that's all the chapter 2s and one chapter 3 finished. I'm gonna do this now, I guess. Although, I am curious about something. This underground waterway. This is where Throne's story started. Is there some place beyond it?
Easy, gentlemen. Very well.
Now then. You're finished. I've seen worse methods.
The bat!
Let's go! Yeah! Now let's grab some food.
Oh, the door's locked. Maybe there's just nothing here. Then how do I get south of New Delsta?
Hunt or be hunted.
To work. Yeah.
Prepare yourself. It's over. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
There's gotta be a way to get over there. Maybe it'll only up later on.
If I must. On your guard.
Yeah, you need to be taller.
My turn. Prepare you. For the pride of Ku. You still have much to learn.
Agnia, Chapter 2. Lots of staff users. No spears or bows here. Alright, Agnia, Chapter 2. You know what I would really like, actually? I'd like to make Agnia a merchant so she can use her all together now with the donate DP. That would be cool. I think we'd have to go further into the wildlands to do that.
So this is Nudasta, the metropolis. Wow.
Excuse me, madam.
My apologies. Mama took us all around the western continent when we were little, but I don't remember any city quite like this. What's this?
All for you, Superstar Dulcinea.
Superstar? These signs are everywhere. I wonder what a superstar is like.
I can't wait to see Dulcinea perform. We should count ourselves lucky to see the greatest dancer in the land. If we don't hurry, all the good seats will be taken. Let's go!
Maybe these folks can show me the way to this superstar. It's worth a try.
Well, let's visit this town with the pontiff. Really? I'm sure the children are all smiles with you around. Your paper plays are so much fun to see. I think there may be a misunderstanding. Putting on paper plays is not my occupation, not my main one, at least. Oh, that's right, you're a detective. I regret to inform you that I am not a detective either. Well, I do similar work as a prisoner. So what you're saying is, you do inquiries into paper plays? No, I do not.
I've never seen anything so big in my life. If only the folks back home could see this. I can't let it intimidate me. I've gotta keep going.
Ticket, please.
Ticket?
You need a ticket to see the show.
Ticket? That's a fun word to say. But we didn't have anything like that back home. Well, Mom always said to do as the locals do. So I need to find myself a ticket.
Treat someone for a ticket.
Time for some questioning. To work. There. So sorry. Oh dear. Very well.
Information acquired.
Very useful. I will get answers. Oh dear. This won't do! Where was I? That's all. To work. There. Now die! Very useful. I will get answers.
Six?
Where was I? So sorry. To work. Very well. Take that! This isn't good. Be healed. Where was I? Say your prayers. Repent. How's that for you? That all? Ugh. Fear not, I will keep you from harm. Very well. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. Oh dear. Take this. Is that the spot? To work. Inspiration strikes. Where was I? Take this. Very good.
Information acquired. That was an intense battle of wits.
Time for some... Oh dear. So sorry. To work. Now die! Ha! Time for some... Oh dear. You won't believe that. That's all. To work. You won't believe that.
Nice.
Ha! I will. Very well. There. To work. Take that! Where was I? There. To work. How's that for you? Ha!
I'll take good care of this.
I will. Where was I? This isn't ideal. So sorry. Oh dear. Now die. Ha. I... Where was I? There! To work.
Okay.
Ha!
I'll take it.
I... Where was I? That's all. Very Very well. Take that! Oh dear. How's that for you? Ha! Time for some questions.
Whoa, you do not have a lot of weaknesses here, buddy.
Very well. Take that! Oh dear. To work. Hard. Oh dear. Repent! Now die! So sorry. Very well. I whip. Where was I? There. That's all. Very well. Oh dear. There. Where was I won't back down. Nice! How's that for you? Very well. Holy light, illuminate the darkness. To work. Fear not, I will keep you from harm. Oh dear. Take this.
Yeah!
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Time. To work. So sorry. Where was I?
Actually, Warrior
Oh, dear.
Temenos would be good for
That's all. To work. Oh dear. Now die! Time. To work. Take that! Very well. Oh dear, I won't help! How's that? Ha!
Unerring hearing. Is that one of the things I need? Where is it? It is! I can get it!
Very well. Take that! This won't do! Where was I? Now die! Ha!
Not at the level I'm at. I don't want to allure you. I like the guy I have right now. Alright, let's head on over to the Inventors Guild. Get a thing.
Are you my next patient?
Oh dear. There!
It's my turn now.
Incredible, Mia. Axe attack. Has to be done.
Try again. Thinking time. All according to plan.
There! Did it! I owe you one. I wasn't expecting that.
Sweet. The critical scope. New support skill. Step ahead. That's silly. So nothing quite as busted as Honnet's patience. Still cool though. Alright, let's go see the show.
Ticket, please.
I have one right here.
Thank you. Take this half with you.
I will.
Thank you for coming to our theater today. Please be seated. The show will begin shortly.
Looks like I'm just in time.
With a voice sweeter than honey, and dazzling dances that outshine the brightest gems. Please welcome the woman who defined the word star, the greatest dancer in the land, Dulcinea Lucille!
All for you. I was born to be a star. But it is thanks to you that I can truly shine. Now then, let the night begin.
That was
Not particularly impressive.
incredible. I could feel my own heart dancing. And everyone looked so happy. She really is the greatest dancer in the land.
Hey, let me go! That hurt, damn it.
If you want to watch the show, buy a ticket like everyone else.
What's got your purse strings in a knot? I just wanted to take a peek.
Dulcinea, the greatest dancer in the land, graces our stage. We are a theater, not a charity. Come back when you have money, or not at all.
Good grief. Well, show's over, and it looks like the stars are out of my reach. Huh?
So that was all for you. It's no wonder she's a superstar.
Well, well. You've got some hot moves, kid.
Hot moves?
That's right. I missed Dulcinea's show, but seeing you has me all fired up.
I'm glad. I'm quite fired up myself. This incredible town is overflowing with dreams.
You got that right. The name's Gil, by the way. I run a tavern in the back streets. Did you know that dreams taste like beans?
Dreams rhyme with beans. Kind of.
I serve more than just spirits at my tavern. I've got freshly ground coffee, too. Come see for yourself. I owe you a cup for that dance earlier.
Really?
Of course. You're more than welcome.
Prediction: Agnia is going to get more popular than the superstar, and the theater manager is going to try to have her assassinated. I don't have a very good track record of getting things right when it comes to guessing RPG plots, but, you know. This is the parlor, right? Yeah.
That was very... That was very helpful. That was
Have our information. Victory race.
Welcome to Montrain's Tavern.
It smells so good in here.
Here, have a cup of coffee. You won't regret it.
Yeah, the building could use a bit of work.
It's bittersweet.
The flavor of dreams. Only a handful of folks can become stars. The rest are just stardust in the wind. Or so some folks say. In any case, take a load off.
That's a beautiful piano. Can you play it?
Montrain could. He was a famous pianist and a master at captivating people with song. After he retired, he took up tending this very tavern. I was born in this town, and every day was as boring as the last. Except when I could hear him playing the piano from the alley. Hearing those melodies made me forget about my troubles. Yeah, those were hot sounds. I came here whenever I could. Montrain even taught me how to play the piano. I wanted to be able to make music like him, to make others smile. So, I practiced and practiced. Sometimes the patrons laughed at me or jeered, but I never gave up. Before I knew it, years had passed. And no one paid any mind to my music. Montrain grew old and passed away. That's when it finally hit me. I've got no talent. After that, I took up tending the tavern and selling spirits.
Enough reminiscing. I'm thirsty, Gil.
Good grief. Is this going on your tab, too? You know you have to pay that someday, right?
Gil? I want to hear you play the piano.
Sorry, but I quit.
As you should.
Dreams are good for nothing but getting you hurt.
Say, Gil, would you mind if I danced here?
Why would you want to do that?
I guess I just feel like it.
Of course. You're more than welcome to.
Thank you. Now then, we need an audience if we're going to have a show. I'll go gather a crowd.
Hey, now, don't get too carried away. I can only handle so many here. Bring any patrons you find to me, okay?
Okay. See you soon, Gil.
Something tells me things are about to get a lot livelier in here.
It's bittersweet. Is that coffee? That's good. Here, have a cup. Would you like some milk and sugar? No thanks. I like my coffee black. I should have expected such refined taste from an adult. This bitterness stimulates the mind. Might I read here? Of course, can I guess? What are you laughing at? I'm sorry. I'm just so happy. It's about me reading can make you so happy. Well, you look like you were enjoying yourself, that's all.
That was fast.
Will do!
Oh, you.
This is...
You've already gathered quite the crowd. I see. You've already gathered. I see. You've already... I see.
What's everyone?
Thanks, kid. It's been some time since the tavern's been this full. Here, take this as a token of my gratitude. The crowd's all warmed up. What say we get the show started?
That was incredible!
I've never seen anyone dance like that before.
Thank you, everyone!
If only we had some music.
I knew it. Your moves really are hot. To tell the truth, I was hoping you would dance for them too.
Say, Gil, would you mind if I stayed here to dance for a while?
Oh, not at all. But I wouldn't be able to pay you for it.
I don't mind at all. Now then, let the dance continue.
Several days later.
Did you hear? Gil's got a dancer over at his tavern. They say seeing her steps will lift your spirits.
Really?
maybe we should check it out.
Good morning.
Feeling any better now?
Yeah, a little.
Morning, everybody. You're early.
You seem surprised. I'm an early riser.
Damn.
Is something wrong, Gil?
I was so busy getting ready here that I forgot to restock.
I can take care of that. I'll leave the cleaning to you, Gil.
Thanks, kid.
Out of my way!
My apologies. What was that all about? Maybe he was one of Gil's patrons. Well, I guess I can ask him after I finish the shopping.
Back so soon, kid? Did you forget something?
It seems like business is booming for you.
I know you. You're the guy from the theater. What brings a man of your esteem to my humble tavern?
I came to remind you of your place.
And fresh bread and spices. That's everything. That's the man I saw earlier.
Good sir. Spare a leaf or two for this old man?
How revolting! This is why the poor disgust me.
If the poor disgust you, you should do something about it. Maybe make them not poor.
I've had more than I can bear of your reeking lot.
Are you all right?
What's this? Another mangy cur? There simply is no end to your numbers. Luckily for you, I have work to do at the theater.
Wait! How dare he! Next time I see his face, I'll give him a piece of my mind! What happened here? Gil!
Well, time to set the theater on fire.
Are you all right? Your face is...
I'm sure Oswald would help.
Ah, you mean this? Don't worry about it. I fell.
You're a poor liar, Gil. Who did this to you?
The theater manager.
Is that the man I saw earlier? But why?
Seeing this tavern thrive just didn't sit well with him. He said if we perform again, he'll destroy the whole place.
That's awful.
Our joy here is always fleeting at best. We're used to it.
Dreams really are good for nothing but getting you hurt.
Gil.
After you came here, kid, I admit, I felt hopeful. Everyone here was so happy. It reminded me of my own dreams. So I started playing the piano again, writing songs. But it just wasn't enough to make those dreams come true. I'm just stardust in the wind.
Please don't say that. Dreams aren't good for nothing. You said that man managed the theater, right? He has no right to trample on the dreams of others. So I'm gonna go over there and give him an earful.
Really? Kid.
Excuse me, ma'am, but there's no show today.
Where is that manager?
Oh no, Karen alert.
Who might I ask is looking for him?
Ah, that's him right there.
Wait, ma'am, you can't just go in there.
Backstage.
Let the show begin.
I need a plan.
Why am I fighting these guys?
Very well.
Time to shine. Well now. A clean shot.
Thinking time.
Oh dear. Atone for your sins. Take this. That's how it's done.
Time to shine. I wasn't expecting that. Excuse me! Mr. Manager, wait right there!
Can't hear her.
Here I come! All right.
Where was I?
Now's our chance. All according to plan.
Bravo! Blaze on, flame. That's how it's done. Oh, goodness, what a tantrum that was.
Go.
You're the one who attacked Gil and the others, aren't you?
And you're their house dancer, aren't you? Have you come here looking for a real job?
I'm here looking for a
No,
hit job.
I came to talk to you.
I merely gave them what they deserved for daring to imitate my fine theater. This town has no need for two such establishments. Those patrons are mine by right. Anyone wishing to be entertained need look no further than where we stand.
You regret trying to take away people's fun.
There's no greater fun than can be had in these halls. Of course, the tickets may be beyond the means of the rabble.
But they still have Montrain's Tavern. That's a place of hope for them. I want Gil to be able to dream again. So promise me you won't lay another finger on that tavern. I won't leave here until you do.
How dare you speak to me like that? If you won't leave, then I will swat you like the annoying fly you are.
You won't swat me. Time to shine. Well now.
To work.
Okay, so either sword is
Take this. Very good.
Surely, thinking time. Surely, step.
Great job, Oswald! Together now! Peacock strut! I owe you one.
Very well. Blaze on, O sacred flame!
Well now. Axe attack. Has to be done.
Thank you, Casty! I'll show you I'm no fly! Whirlwind blow!
To work. Blaze on, O sacred flame!
I need a plan. Calculations complete. In pursuit of knowledge. Strike them down.
Well now. I extend a helping hand. Do not think ill of me for this.
All right. My blade hits!
Okay, you're
Might.
speed.
Poison slash.
To work.
Yep, it's the annoying boss.
I need a plan. Sure.
Great job, Oswald! Peacock strut!
That's a hope.
My turn. Poison slash.
To work. You won't believe
In pursuit of knowledge. Fire. Burn.
Where was I? I won't back down. Holy light, illuminate the darkness.
Oop, I got him. That wasn't
Fighting
annoying.
is not what I do.
Damn you! This isn't over yet!
Yeah, I guess.
That's quite enough.
Madam Dulcinea!
He took like one turn to heal himself. Like that's the only action he actually got besides summoning the guys.
I was wondering what all the commotion was about.
You are to leave that little tavern alone. Do you hear me?
But, my lady...
Have you no shame? Need I remind you who I am? I am Dulcinea Lucille, continental superstar. The realm rejoices when I dance. There is none who can compare to my splendor. Now then, promise this young woman that you won't harm that tavern ever again. Because I refuse to dance at a theater owned by such a disgraceful man.
What? I promise.
Good. That settles that.
Dulcinea.
That dress and hairpin are lovely, dear.
It's my dream to be a star, just like you.
Is that so? Then there is one thing you should know. The path to stardom is laden with thorns, little dancer.
Kid. We were all worried, so we came to find you.
Thank you. All of you. The tavern should be safe from now on. Dulcinea made that manager promise not to hurt you guys anymore.
Dulcinea did that for us?
I'm sorry, kid. You had to go in all alone?
I wasn't alone. I had Oswald
Don't fret
with
about
me.
it. How's your
And
face?
somehow he did not set the theater on fire.
It'll take more than that to do me in. And my partner's alive and well, too.
Your partner? You fixed the piano! Thank goodness.
Fixed the floor, too.
Yeah. It's still got some life in it yet.
Then let's celebrate. We can put on another show here.
At least he didn't break all the strings.
Is something wrong?
You can't stay in a place like this, kid. There's a whole world out there that could use cheer like yours.
Gil.
From here on out, all of us here will be putting on shows together. We'll try to bring whatever little hope we can to this town.
Thank you.
That's our line. You helped us remember something important.
Gil?
Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Thank you, Gil. That was a beautiful song.
Kind of short, don't you think?
Thank you, kid. It's been hot.
Don't be a stranger, Agnia.
Yeah, come dance at the tavern anytime.
Thank you, everyone.
I want you to have this, kid, as a parting gift.
Sheet music?
I call it Song of Hope. It's the song we played the other night. I know it's not much, but I hope you get some use out of it.
Are you sure, Gil? The song...
It's the least I can give you after all you gave us.
Thank you so much, Gil. This song really is beautiful. I can feel the hope in every note. You truly are amazing, Gil.
It's just the notes, unfortunately. The words wouldn't come to me.
Would you mind if I wrote them? I think I might find some words as I go on my journey.
I hope you do. I'd love to hear it when it's finished. Say, kid, what did you feel when coming to this town?
I felt... I want to put those feelings into the song. I'd like to experience all sorts of things on this journey and turn them into music. And I want to sing and dance to this song and bring smiles to everyone's faces.
I know you can do it, kid. You're going to be a star someday.
Gil, I could say the same to you.
Metropolis and New Delta, Agnia is dazzled by who she meets. On the stage, a continental superstar shines bright. In a rundown tavern, a pianist with humble dreams of happiness. Bright lights of the city illuminate her path. She continues her journey, a single sheet of music in hand.
Why were you so kind to that dancer, Madame Dulcinea?
Kind? Perish the thought. That tavern is no threat to me. More importantly, are things proceeding according to plan?
Yes, my lady.
Music to my ears.
Heck? What? Also, end of chapter 2. Dancer and Warrior Part 1 is available. Where at? Over there. Some places to visit, huh? Yeah, well, I was thinking of doing the cross path first, but, it can wait. Let's get Particio in the party, maybe. Jump set up correctly. I try to use everybody. My best team, though. Let's, let me think who that would be. Alright, so Oswald, Casti, Agnia, and Hikari. Well, either Hikari or Chad. I'll just make Hikari a hunter. Alright, Jaws. Hikari, instead of... Yeah, you should be the hunter here. Casti, you can be... Agnia... Agnia can be an inventor. I guess this works. So everybody move out. Yeah, maybe, but like Agnia right now is just on support. I have an allured partner that can restore 75 HP with a dance skill, or SP with a dance skill. So that's the only reason I have her in the party. And I like having an inventor just because the inventor is so versatile. first dude from the tutorial. Alright, let's see. I gotta put some accessories on. What? What? Okay, where am I going? This thing, it's probably tied to a side quest. I gotta bring Oswald in there by himself, though, I think.
I shall be your opponent. Prepare yourself. It's over.
Open your eyes.
Time to shine.
Here goes. And done. Study harder.
Check it out, I can get on the water from here.
Stand aside or fight.
Time to shine.
Skillfully done, Mia. How's this? There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword. Now it begins. Allow me. Who's next? I still have much to learn.
Life is too precious to risk.
Thinking time. Strike them down. I've gained valuable insight.
Starfall Spring.
I'll do what I must.
Fire. Burn. Very effective. For aim.
It's my turn now. There. Thank you.
Now it begins. How's this?
My turn. Now then. Even if I stumble, get back up. Life is too precious to risk.
Thinking time. Fire. Burn.
It's my turn now. Oh my!
My turn. How's this?
Excellent work, Hikari.
Please forgive me.
Are you my next patient?
Now then. Oh my!
Thinking time. Fire. Burn. I've gained valuable insight.
Wakeful stuff.
Let the show begin. It's my turn now. There. I owe you one.
Here I go. Axe attack. I'm terribly sorry.
Now's our chance.
It'll be a big shot.
Broken.
Fine work. Allow me. I still have much to learn.
Okay, well, there's a boss over there, I guess. What's this way? In the chest.
Poison that must be purged.
Here I come. My blade sings.
It's my turn now. There. I owe you one.
Fire. Burn.
My turn. Axe attack. This will hurt.
My turn. How's this?
You did it, Hikari. Thank you.
I'm almost to 100,000. Alright, here goes.
Neither of us is willing to back down, I see.
Now then.
That does sound like Xenoblade 3.
My turn.
Now it begins. My blade sings.
Okay,
Thinking
not
time.
vulnerable to swords.
Surely.
These are daggers.
Time to shine.
Surely.
Fine work, Oswald.
Well now.
Your essence is mine. Now then. You don't want to miss this. Do whatever I set my mind to.
There you go, Oswald. Be a thing.
The tide is turning. I need a plan. Let calculations complete. Strike them down.
Prepare yourself. My blood. I fight for my friends.
Here I go. No mercy, only pain. I have a talent for making do.
Actually, no. Pomegranate leaf. Diffusing. Strengthening.
A pinch of this.
Many thanks.
Bam!
Now then. Pierce them, wings of frost.
Time to shine.
My turn.
Axe
Please.
attack.
Has to be done.
Oh, there goes the boss.
Now it begins.
Get ready, Porcupine, for your reckoning!
My turn now.
Incredible attack. These hands. Poison slash. I know no cure for evil.
Spear of Sleep. High Priest's Amulet. Hey, I can make a second. Yeah, I can make another cleric now. Cool. Where are you? Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go get our second cleric license. Woohoo! I will. Then we'll go to the abandoned village. Uh-oh! This is bad news. Am I gonna be alright? The danger level is only 11. One of Ochet's ambush bosses. Should she be in the party, or... Well, it's not gonna matter if I leave, because the darkness is gonna go away, right?
You are a poison that must
Hello.
be purged.
Look at this guy.
Now then.
Shadowy Verdian.
I need a plan. Found a weakness.
Ouch!
Here I come.
My turn. This will make it all right.
Back on my feet.
Now then.
Now it begins.
Eureka.
Here I go.
Time to shine. Won't want to miss this.
Actually, Agnia, you chill for a minute.
Lion dance.
You're a true friend. Here I come. I'll end this. My spear does not end.
Yep, okay. One shot it. And just like that, we're good.
You are the poison that
must be purged.
Monkey!
Now it begins. Allow me.
It's my turn now.
West of the abandoned village in the water.
There! Sorry! Thank you! Even if I stumble, I'll get back up.
Woo! Wait, this is level 22 now?
Life is too precious to risk.
Sure.
All right. There! This is my chance. I owe you one.
Skillfully done, Athena.
My turn. Thank you, Casty. Together now. Whirlwind blow. Sorry. Thank you.
We're here for a cleric license.
You are the poison that must be purged.
My turn. How's this?
Time to shine. There. So that's it. I owe you one.
Now then. Pierce them, wings of frost.
Here I go. Sacred flame, shine bright. My turn. Axe attack. Has to be done. Now then. Oh my! I
Prepare yourself. How's this?
Now then. A week. Study harder.
Woohoo! Unfinished tunnel. The abandoned waterway. Think of it, there was a suspicious NPC here. Not you. royal family tree. I think I can mug you now.
Hand it over. I like my odds. Thinking time. Now then. I need a plan. Sure. All according to plan. Think calculations complete. In pursuit of knowledge. Fire. Burn. I've seen worse methods.
Well, the next royal family tree.
A worthwhile.
Excuse me.
Prepare yourself. Allow me. Who's next?
Now then. There. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
I have a...
Oh wow, it's pretty strong. Oh, these are not good. Oh, this one is alright. This stuff is all pretty mediocre, though.
Let the show begin.
Thinking time. Strike them down.
Now it begins. It's over. There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
Here we go, the abandoned waterway.
Life is too precious to risk.
My turn.
Look at these guys. Lizards.
How's this?
Nobody's weak to bows.
It's my turn now. There. So that's it. I'm feeling all better.
Now then. Pierce them, winds of frost.
My turn. Sacred flame, shine bright.
Here I come. My blade sings. Good. Who's next? For the pride of Ku.
I need a plan. Let me look at you.
Now it begins. How's this?
My turn.
Here I come. How's this? Time to strike.
You did it, Hikari! Lion dance!
I owe you.
I need a plan. Strike them down.
My turn.
Now's our chance.
Now then, you don't want to miss this!
Prepare. I fight for my friends. My spear does not err. I still have much to learn.
Let the show begin!
Elementals!
Fire. Burn.
Here I come. Soar! You've been exposed.
Time to shine! I'm sorry! This is my chance!
Well now.
Now then. I've got an idea.
Now it begins. Soar!
Now then. I'll take that.
Come on! Yes!
What to do?
That's one of them.
It's my turn now. Forgive me.
Now then.
Okay. Wait, why is this important? And, like, why is the fact that I picked Mahina make this important?
Strike them down. A weak.
Fine work, Oswald.
Here I go. Heal our pain.
The tide is turning.
Now it begins.
And why do you have to go last?
Not this
Now
time.
then.
What to do? What to do?
I need a... I'll take that.
Here's another one.
What to do? What to do? No mercy, only pain. Life, might, my journey will not end here.
Yeah, I got a bunch of these.
I'll do what I must.
More elementals! Yeah!
Now then. Whirlwind glow.
Oh yeah, maybe I should just...
My turn. Light, might,
Now it begins. Sword!
Strike them down.
My turn. Sword! Time to strike.
You did it, Hikari. Forgive me.
I need a plan. I'll take that.
That's 3.
my turn. Sacred flame, shine bright.
All right. Forgive me. This is my chance.
Here I go.
Now it begins.
Ow!
There's no need for flattery. It'll rust my soul.
Thanks, Hikari. you do that much damage.
Are you my next patient?
Here I come. It's over.
I need a plan. Strike them down.
Now then. Forgive me.
Well now. Heal our pain.
You have my thanks, Kesty. Now then. Peacock strut. Thank you.
I'll take that.
4.
My turn. Light. Might,
Now it begins. Ha! Good.
Forgive me.
Now then. Strike them down. All according to plan.
Prepare yourself. Not this
well
time.
now. What to do?
Here I come. Not this time.
Thinking time. I'll take that.
Alright, that makes 5.
Time to shine. Do whatever I set my mind to. Forgive me. Sorry. Even if I stumble, I'll get back up.
Keep quite good on the
May I have this dance?
Bees!
Here I come. Allow me. Got you.
My turn.
Axe attack. It's my turn now.
What does that even mean?
There, this is my chance. Thank you.
Here goes.
My turn. Allow me. I still have much to learn.
Out of my way.
What to do? What to do?
Sacred flame, shine bright.
Here I come. My blade sings.
It's my turn now. Forgive me.
Thinking time. Fire. Burn.
do what to do.
Sacred flame, shine bright!
Time to shine! Together now! Whirlwind blow! Sorry! Thank you!
Dirked out looking tire. Alright, here we go.
I have no choice.
Oh, it's this boss again.
Now then. Forgive me.
Let me look at you.
Might. This'll cool you down. Here I go. This'll cool you down.
Ow! It's my turn now.
Now then. Indulge me, bro. They're broken.
Broken. Okay.
Time to shine.
I wasn't expecting a break it right away, but let's see.
Lion dance.
Many thanks.
What to do?
No mercy, only pain. I have a talent for making do. Time for your medicine.
You have my thanks, Custy.
Now then.
Oh. That didn't work.
Let me feel my wrath.
Strike them down.
Now it begins. I'll end this. What is this? Tenmakuto!
What to do.
This will make it all right.
I'm feeling all better.
Here I come. Stay
Crap,
still.
You do not get your turn that fast.
Indulge me for
Here I go. This'll cool you down.
I need a plan. All according to plan.
Time to shine. Peacock strut.
The tide is turning.
Here I come. Now it begins. I'll end this. My spear does not err.
All right. I can do whatever I set my mind to. Forgive me.
Thinking time. Indulge me for a moment.
I win.
I've seen worse methods.
A frost axe. Ooh. Okay. Sweet. Alright, let's yeah, I guess this is where the Scholars Guild is. Let's go to Winter Blue. Where's all my JP? Everything's pretty good.
Now it begins. How's this?
My turn.
Sacred flame, shine bright. Time to shine.
Started Tajub Dabubu. Stag.
Whirlwind blow.
Thinking time. Fire. Burn.
Here
Here I go.
Time to shine! Oh my!
Here I come. It's over.
Thinking time. Indulge me first. Study harder.
These rapes seem pretty good.
I shall be your opponent.
Sure.
Fine work, Oswald. Allow me.
Now then. There! This is my chance! I owe you one.
Incredible, Amelia.
Now it begins.
Time to even if I stumble, I'll get back up.
Tropu Hopu to buy a boat. I could probably
raise your weapon. On your guard. Prepare yourself. Choose your next move wisely. I return your wrath twofold. I return your wrath twofold. Here I come. Choose your next move wisely. Now it begins. I return your wrath twofold. My turn. I'll end this. My spear does not err.
Oh wow, you survived that, huh?
Here I come.
You're almost down.
My spear does not err.
Gotcha.
For the pride of Ku. You still have much to learn.
Slice. Pretty pearl. Skull helm. I could have. Hang on, I probably could have given that pearl to the guy who lost a bunch of pearls, but I already did this quest. It's just gonna hang out in my inventory forever unless he's there. Still there. Look what I got, dude. You don't care. Oh, right. I, actually need Partitio. Then dinner is going to be pretty soon, and after that I want to take a shower, and then I got Yada, so I'll pick up the rest of the story later. Wait a second, I still need Agnia and Hikari for split path stuff.
$100,000 leaves? Wait, does this mean...
You betcha. I want to buy that ship of yours.
I get it now. You're just another one of them.
Huh?
You only want it because you heard the rumors, right? That my vessel is the last work of my master, the legendary shipwright. Sorry to disappoint you, but it wasn't my master who designed this ship. It was me.
Your point?
I'm trying to tell you that it's worthless, unsaleable, just the brainchild of a mere disciple. Everyone I've told that to has, to date, immediately stomped off in a huff.
Well, I don't much care who designed your ship, ma'am. Truth is, I fell in love the second I saw her.
Even though she's incomplete? You're no shipwright. You've got no reason to appreciate her.
You got me dead to rights. I couldn't tell stem from stern.
Articio, quit breaking the fourth wall with your bomb jokes.
But I know a deal when I smell one. And my merchant's intuition is hollering at me to buy, buy, buy.
You're willing to gamble that much money on a mere hunch?
When I was just a chickadee, I practiced my appraisal skills by watching silversmiths day in and day out. I learned how to recognize well-maintained tools despite the patina of wear and tear. How to see the calluses on artisans' hands is proof of their dedication and talent. I can see the same spirit and skill in you, ma'am. You're a first-class artisan, or my name ain't Particio. That's why I'm sure that any tub you make is gonna turn out sensational.
You're the first person who's ever complimented these shop-worn hands of mine.
Well, they say a true masterwork is imbued with a spirit, a voice. Can you hear it now? I'm raring to gallop across the ocean waves faster than a frisky stallion. That's what your vessel's shouting. So please, sell me this fine ship of yours.
No. I already told you. It isn't for sale.
Oh, shucks.
Not yet, anyway. Mind waiting until I've made it something worth selling?
Huh?
From here on out, I'm going to work like a woman possessed to finish this ship. It'll take some time, of course. Will you wait for me?
Okay.
You bet your hide I will.
Then it's settled. I'll use this money to buy the materials I need and hire a team of skilled shipwrights to assist me. I never thought I'd see the day I could finally set out to complete her. My master praised me for the first time when I showed him the blueprints I drew up for this ship.
Random super boss out there.
He told me, now I can finally retire with my head held high.
He must have cared deeply for you.
Building this was the final major job he set out to do. But he collapsed soon after we finished the hull. After that, our financiers scattered like a swarm of little spiders. They mumbled platitudes like the future is steamships as they went. The truth is, they didn't think a mere apprentice's ships would sell. My master's other apprentices started slipping away soon too, one after the other. It was ridiculous. Infuriating. Soon, I just gave up making ships altogether.
Well, once people get a whiff of this beauty, the investors will stampede back here like a herd of cattle.
I hope so. But even if they don't, I'll keep on practicing my craft. There are people out there who will appreciate me and my works for what they are. Like you, Berticio. Now then, all that's left is to give her hull a fresh coat of paint and sew a sigil into her sails. Any particular requests?
I like the blue one. Octopus!
Is this what you want?
Oh, that's perfect.
There. She's all finished.
Oh, she's even more beautiful than I dreamed she'd be.
She's yours now, Particio. Go on. Give her a name.
A name, huh? Let me see. Got it. From this day forward, I dub her the Grand Terry.
What?
She may be my ship, but she's got your soul. That's why I gave her your name, Terry. Here's hoping she's the first of many of her kind.
This is a first for me. I'm not really sure what to say. Go and cast off already, you rogue. Let her see the world.
You got it. Thanks, Terry. I'll be sure to treat her right.
Alright, but I need to save first. Alright, so, which way is this?
Let the show begin!
Excuse me!
Here goes. Fired up!
It's my turn! Even if I stumble, I'll get back up.
On the water, danger level 34. Is that it? Fortune wand. Yeah, yeah, that's really good. Okay. What the heck is this song? Oh wait, is this just... No, it's Rock Island. Okay. Ooh, there. Alright, well, we're going to Ryu and, yeah, not yet. That's gonna be it for me for now. You'll be hearing from me on Fox's channel tonight with The Legend of Naita. And next time I'm going to be streaming myself, probably Wednesday night. With Trail of Creation. So, you know. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.